What's up, guys? It's your boy Shady Mike, and today we are playing College Football 26. What? Like, Shady, didn't you abandon this game? So listen, as you guys know, back in the day, as long ago as that was, I was working on some sliders for College Football 26. Really abandoned that game, on the channel. I don't know, it just wasn't a whole lot of interest. I don't know, like, people didn't really want to come watch me stream it or anything like that, so I kind of just stopped playing it. But I don't want to word it the wrong way, like, that's the reason. But the reason I stopped playing it was, number one, like, they never updated the rosters, and it's like every single time this game got a patch, the game got exponentially or inexplicably worse. Like, we're asking for things like, hello, can you please tweak the CPU quarterback accuracy? They didn't. We're like, can you fix the CPU run game? It actually seems to have gotten worse every time I played it. So every time it was updated, like, I just put the game down because it was just a bunch of nightmares. So I heard there was a roster update finally. Well, FSU still didn't get Makai Danzy, but whatever. That's what I was really looking forward to. But I wanted to jump back in and see how the game played. So I just literally hopped in year 2. This is like a year 2 or 3, I think, dynasty, and there was Colorado versus Texas Tech, and I had like a really interesting game with some sliders that I had laying around that I've never dropped. So doing solid. I just like the way that I'm doing things with this channel. I just want you guys to kind of dictate the content. Comment, like let me know if there is interest, and I'll drop the sliders, and if not, we'll just keep doing what we do with Madden and 2K. I don't want to waste anyone's time, and including my own. But if there's interest, if people want the sliders, let me know. Maybe I will drop them as is, and if they're not good, maybe someone else can tweak them. I don't know. With that being said, I got on the game. I had a really enjoyable game. I just wanted to share it with you guys. So this is a little bit of a different type of video that I usually do, but check it out and let me know if you like it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, and we're going to pick this one up in the first quarter. 9 minutes to go. It's going to be Texas Tech quarterback Jake Wakefield from 3 yards out on the read option, running this one in to put Texas Tech up 7-0. Next time out, it's Texas Tech with the ball after a Colorado 3, and now it's going to be Wakefield dropping back, feeling the pressure, and he's going to be picked off by Jamari Sharp, and he's going to take this one all the way back for a 39-yard pick six to even this one out, and we're going to be hearing from Sharp again later in the game. Next time out, Texas Tech with the ball. It's going to be Wakefield. He's going to find his man. That is Micah Hudson, who makes his man miss, and is going to take this one 78 yards to break this game open and give Texas Tech a 14-7 lead. Picking this one up in the second quarter, it's going to be Colorado quarterback Julian Lewis who's going to run this one in. That is a 17-yard touchdown to knot this one up, and as you can see, there's going to be some fireworks in this one. Next time out, Texas Tech with the ball. The story of this game was, for sure, their explosive passing game. Is going to be Wakefield. Is going to find his man. That is Coy Eakin, who breaks a tackle and gets loose for 31 yards. Later on in the same drive, it's going to be Wakefield looking deep across the middle. He's going to find his man Quentin Joyner. That's the tight end. He picks up 32 yards. This Colorado defense is getting gashed. On second down, it's going to be Wakefield again, finding the tight end. That's going to be Joyner. He's going to get 5 and fall forward for the first down. Now with first down and goal, it's going to be Wakefield. He hands it off to the running back. That is Quentin Joyner, who's going to run it in for 7 yards. And it is great to see that running game from the CPU looking good. Now, 2 minutes to go in the half. It's going to be Colorado with the ball. Down 21-17. Julian Lewis, I need you guys to look at the free form. Puts it right on the money for his man, and he is down at the 1 yard line. That was Draylon Miller on the catch for 38 yards, and boy, did he have an interesting game, as we will see here. So after a few failed attempts, it is 4th down and goal. Colorado with the ball at the 1. It's going to be Lewis dropping back, finding Miller again, and that's a 1-yard touchdown pass to give Colorado the lead at 21-24. Now, picking this one up 10 minutes ago in the 3rd quarter, it's going to be Wakefield off of the option, and he gets decked. And it's going to be Jamari Sharp. Again, I told you we would hear from him, running the fumble back in for the touchdown after the huge hit to put Colorado up 31-21. They are in control. Now, with 8.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, Texas Tech down 10. It's going to be the quarterback Wakefield dropping back. He's going to find his man. That is Matt Burns for 20 yards, taking it down to the 2-yard line. Next play is going to be Joyner, the running back, taking it up the middle, powering his way in for the touchdown. Texas Tech is able to close in on that lead. Now, Texas Tech, after a Colorado 3-and-out, threatening, down 3 with 6.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd. It's going to be Wakefield. He's going to find his man Eakin, who spins. He's going to run that one in for a 27-yard touchdown to put the Red Raiders back up top. Now, Colorado in a 3rd down and 15, down 31-35. It's going to be Lewis looking to his left, but he is going to be picked off. That is Malachi Tassi. And Colorado all of a sudden is in trouble. Lucky for Colorado, they were able to hold Texas Tech to a field goal. They're down 38-31 with 3 minutes left to go in the 3rd. It's going to be Lewis. He's going to find his man. That's Javin Jacobs on the screen. He tight ropes the sideline. It looked like he was going to go down, but he stayed up like Christmas lights in the middle of summer. And that is a big play to get Colorado rolling again. Later on in that drive, we're now in the 4th quarter. Lewis is going to hand it off. That is Dallin Hayden. He's going to run it in for 3 yards, and this game is tied at 38. Now, interesting sequence here. Texas Tech with the ball up 3 after a field goal and a Colorado 3-and-out. Wakefield, he's going to hit his man. That's Coy Eakin, and that's 10 yards, and it's going to be a 3rd down and short, 3rd down in inches. So with a 3rd down in inches, Texas Tech is going to try and run the quarterback sneak. He is going to fumble the ball, and Colorado is going to come up with it. I don't know. Maybe they should have went with a tush push. Shout out my man Jalen Hurts. Now, Colorado with the ball, down 41-38 in the 4th. About 4.5 minutes left to go. Going to be Julian Lewis looking to his right, and that is a pick 6 all the way. That is Chapman Lewis who is going to run that one back all the way, and just like that, Texas Tech is up 48-38. That's a killer. Now, with Colorado down, there's about 3.5 minutes left to go. It's going to be Lewis. He's dropping back. He's rolling to his right. They've got to go fast. Lewis is going to fire. He finds his man. It's DeAndre Moore. He's going to spin backwards, and he's finally taken down inside the 30. That is a gain of 42 yards from Julian Lewis. Here we go. Colorado's going to run the hurry up. They're now inside the 30 with about 3:20 seconds to go. It's going to be Lewis. He's going to drop back. He's going end zone, and that is a mossing from Draylon Miller. I told you guys about those aggressive catches. That's on his head, and just like that, Colorado has cut the lead to 3 points on an epic sequence to tie, or not tie, but bring this game closer to hopefully being tied. Now, you want to talk about an interesting sequence. I'm not too sure about how Texas Tech is going to handle the clock here, up 3. First, they're going to hand it off. It's going to be Quentin Joyner up the middle, breaking tackles, and he gets 13 yards. They're going to let the clock run down pretty much, but I would think you'd be trying to run the ball here, but I like that they ran the clock down, but now they're going to go pass, and it's going to be Wakefield dropping back. He's going to find his man Matt Burns for 11 yards and another first down, but he gets out of bounds and that clock stops. So Wakefield back, he's passing again, and this time it's Eakin who breaks another 2 tackles for 25 yards, and now at that, it hits that 2-minute warning, but they are still passing. Now that the 2-minute warning is hit, Texas Tech is going to start running the ball, and now it's time for Colorado to start using those timeouts. They used the first timeout on what looked like a rush for no gain. Now on 2nd and 10, the running back is hit deep in the backfield. Now it's a 3rd down and 18, and Colorado is going to take that second timeout. Again, I think here you would want to run and force them to use that last timeout, but no. Texas Tech is Wakefield. He's going for it all in the quadruple coverage, and well, of course it's incomplete. Now Texas Tech is gonna attempt a pretty long field goal, and that is going to be knocked through successfully. So Colorado does now need a touchdown. A field goal does not tie this game. So Colorado down 6, 51-45. It's time for the game-winning drive. Lewis drops back. He's looking. First pass. It's going to be knocked away. 2nd down and 10. It's going to be Lewis. He's going to send his man in motion. 1 timeout remaining for Colorado. Lewis across the middle, but that is dropped. Now Colorado finding themselves in a 3rd down and 10. Lewis drops back. He's going to hit his tight end. That is Zach Atkins, and he is going to go streaking up the sideline, and he finally gets knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line. That is a 58-yard gain, and Colorado is alive on the strike delivered to the tight end, who was just able to turn it upfield and get loose and get Colorado into the red zone. Now with 1 minute and 16 seconds left to go, it's going to be Lewis. He's going to drop back. He's going to look, and he's going to find his man. That is DeAndre Moore for 13 yards. But watch that clock. It is ticking. Now, 1st down and goal, 40 seconds left. Colorado needs a touchdown. It's going to be Lewis dropping back, but he's going to be sacked. But again, look at the clock. As soon as I go to snap, it runs all the way down. Colorado is forced to use a timeout. There's only 9 seconds left now. Major mismanagement of the clock. So we need a touchdown. Lewis is going to drop back. He's going to throw a dangerous pass into the end zone. There is now 5 seconds left. Where is Colorado going to go? It's going to be Lewis. He's going to drop back. He looks quick to his man Miller, who was wide open, but dropped it, leaving 2 seconds left to go. That was a huge drop, and Miller had a huge catch earlier in the game, but couldn't haul that one in. Lewis, 2 seconds left, is going to go to Miller again in the end zone. It's incomplete. Texas Tech, they were down 10 at one point. They are going to beat Colorado. They were ranked higher for a reason. Look at Jake Wakefield, 513 yards, 68 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns. And wow, that was an instant classic. So let me know what you guys thought about that gameplay. I know this game has its flaws, but that was pretty interesting. I wanted to take you guys through the stats of this game and just kind of show them to you really quickly. As I've said, this was just a slider set that I kind of had laying around, so I wanted to show you guys the stats. So I threw 50% completion, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, not very efficient. Running the ball, though, my top running back had 24 attempts, 110 yards, and 4.5 per carry. It was actually not as easy as it usually is, because you guys know me, I hate how easy it is to run the ball in these games. But I actually thought it was a little bit better than usual. Take a look at my receiving numbers, and then my defensive numbers. I had 2 sacks, 1 interception, and 2 forced fumbles, and we were able to recover them both. Now, moving over to Texas Tech, Jake Wakefield, 80 overall, 34 of 50, 513 yards, 68 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns and a pick. I'm just glad anytime we play a game and the CPU's not at 80% completion percentage, so that wasn't bad. There were a few overthrows, but not gonna lie, he was still dotting it up. A lot of the incompletions came from knockouts. For the CPU running game, the running back had 14 attempts, 76 yards, 5 yards a carry, and 2 touchdowns. I achieved the CPU running game by just using a really low user tackle slider. As you can see, he broke 10 tackles. It's just the CPU running backs are so dumb in this game. I really don't see any other way to get them going. So here was their receiving yards, their blocking stats, their defense. I think they had 2 sacks, they had a pick, and I did not fumble throughout the game. So yeah, guys, I mean, this is where I'm at these days as a content creator, guys. I don't want to waste the time if people aren't interested. If you guys want me to try and refine this, if there's anything I can do to make it better, if you guys want me to just drop these and F it, maybe the community can take them wherever they want. Let me know if there's interest in the comments. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for the support on the channel. On videos like this, it's just fun. I'm signing out. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Threes.